Well, it's true I wasn't around much, thanks to my manager, Ben Reitman. I was usually off speaking. Benjamin. The name means my son and my right hand, which he was. 10 years younger than I, he called me his blue-eyed mommy. He was a talented manager and lots of experience organizing hobos, so he was a little unorthodox, to say the least. He thought being an anarchist meant coming naked to a breakfast meeting one morning in Portland, Oregon. Well, maybe it was partly my fault. I had told the Portland Oregonians, don't be alarmed, there's no dynamite in our pockets. And Ben was always one for graphic demonstration. I figured hobo will learn. But then, 4 years later, I was trying to speak on Ibsen in San Diego. We were run out of town by a bunch of hooded vigilantes who stripped him and burned the initials IWW onto his behind. He had no compunction at all about displaying the evidence of their dirty work to a Los Angeles audience of state officials and supporters, liberal supporters. And he once asked a group of atheists I was addressing to praise the poor working people. Atheists! He was quite a character, Ben Reitman.
Dr. Ben L. Reitman.
Dr. Ben L. Reitman, all right. He never forgave Sasha for making inquiries
to the Chicago College of Medicine and Surgery. Dear sirs, may we kindly request you to favor us with the information as to the date or year of Dr. Benjamin Reitman. Sincerely.
But he had earned it legitimately in May 1904, after which he went off to Paris to work as a roustabout in Buffalo Bill's Wild West show.
Yippee! Ooh la la!
In 1898, he was a janitor at Chicago Polyclinic. Then one day, a Viennese professor was late to his new class.
Howdy! Good afternoon. I am Dr. Benjamin. Very pleased to make your acquaintance, all of you. Today, I shall discuss the central nervous system. And I will rip out this piece of paper. The whole system today is very nervous, sexually speaking. Because so many of the little red corpuscles are not cooperating, but are leading to gross malfunctions known as strikes. This is actually very good for the body, but unfortunately the brain does not know it yet. That is because there is corruption within the central nervous system that does not wish to understand that what feels good in the mouth is not necessarily what is good for the whole body. The antithesis of this condition known as bulimia, not bohemia, idiot, bulimia. You see, bulimia comes from balloon, which is what you look like when you eat too much. The antithesis of this condition is called anorexia. Bulimia and anorexia. They're both lovely ladies, I'll tell you apart from another.
That really happened. Not in those words, of course, but the whole incident did impress an eminent doctor so much that he offered to pay Ben's way through medical school. As my manager, Ben managed to give me some on-the-spot training in what appeared to be his medical specialty, gynecology. He was also an extremely gifted linguist. It was an education. But love overwhelmed my revulsion. His pandering to the press enraged me. Love overcame my rage. His slothful lack of table manners made me sick. But love overcame that, too. I will have your love if I have to drink it through your blood. If I have to suck it out and way. If I have to tear it out of you, it's mine, it's mine. But his frequent disappearances became unbearable, especially as I got the feeling he was casually dropping my name as that of his lover in order to seduce various young ladies at my lectures. I began chiding myself. And every time that he needs me, Mama, with the call that I hear, it seems far away, but it's ever so near. Calling, Emma, he just keeps on imploring, Emma, will he ever stop pouring? Never. I know there's no way, but still I keep hoping and dreaming that someday with Emma, he will find what he wants, and then he'll stay with me all day and night forever. Emma, the reality wakes me. Emma, the forgiveness he begs. He's gone, that he's back with his tail between his legs, crying, Emma. And do I take him back then? What I should do is smack him. It's what I can be. In love or in living, no taking, just giving him pleasure. Treat him, use his love as lever. What to force him to do, but then will he stay with me all day and dance the whole night through, and dance the long night
White mommy, what do you say? White mommy, won't you come out and play? What's the revolution worth of fighting for if you don't open up when I'm knocking at your door? What's the revolution? What's it for if she don't open up when you're knocking at her door?
Yeah, I know you're all waiting to hear Emma lecture on the failure of Christianity. All you damn atheists and secularists out there. But you know, while you're sitting in here, there's a lot of poor working people who, in this country who can't afford to live in rich communities like yours. Now, maybe there ain't a God, then again, maybe there is. So what do you say? Let's be philosophical about it and hedge our bets. Won't you join me in a prayer for the poor working people?
Ben, what the hell are you doing?
Hey, rich people, what do you say? For poor people, I've asked you to pray. Atheism's wonderful, but here's my plea. Why can't you pray to a God, even if you don't believe? Atheists are great, but can't you all conceive? And I'm praying to God just because you can't believe. And now, Emma Goldman. Let's hear it for the ladies. Come on, get the hands working.
Ben, you are driving me crazy. You just ruined that lecture of mine on atheism by asking for prayers, not to
thought you believed in free love.
That's it. I had it. I let you have a meeting. If I say a baptist meeting, if I say you have an affair with